Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse. Today's Friday. You know what that means? The weekend is coming. One more week. Next week we start week number 3. I think I'm seeing every group like every day almost, so I'm almost tired of seeing you guys. But come on, we can have some fun with it. Let's introduce ourselves and talk about some good stuff. What's our good topic for today? Introduce yourself from my left to my right. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Wyatt, and I'm 10 years old.
Why are you waving at people like they can see you? Nobody can see you. It's the same audience that you hang out with all day long. So who's next? What? Go ahead.
I am Alex, and I'm 10.
Alex, move the mic closer to you, bro. Come on.
I am Alex, and I'm 10.
Welcome, Alex. Sir.
My name is Emmanuel, and I'm 11 years old.
Emmanuel, he's 11 years old. He probably got one of the funniest soundtracks here. It's a good one. We'll probably play it later on. So today, guys, we're going to talk about an interesting topic. I think it's a topic for New Yorkers. It's about different landmarks or different things that people relate to New York City or New York State. Who wants to start off first with a place that somebody should go to if you want to be a real New Yorker? What's one of the places we should go to? Why?
Times Square.
I mean, there's...
Well,
I think
Times Square. Times Square is definite. Times Square is like they call it the it's like the middle of New York City. What is Times Square known for? You know? You been to Times Square?
No, I have.
You been to Times Square, Alex?
Yeah, but that was like when I was
Emmanuel, you been to Times Square?
Yeah.
What is Times Square known for? When you went to Times Square, what did you notice? What was the thing that stood out to you in Times Square?
A lot of billboards.
A lot of billboards. That's definitely. What stood out to you, Emmanuel?
I don't know.
You don't remember? You looked around, and what when you were looking around, you were going, "Wow, this looks what?"
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers. There's a lot of tall buildings there. What else is over there, Emmanuel? When you went to Times Square, you went in the daytime or the nighttime?
Nighttime.
At the nighttime. So what did you see there in the nighttime? There was a bunch of lights, right?
Yeah.
It's a bunch of lights. Like it looks like the whole street is lit up, right?
Flashbang.
There's a lot of lights for everything. There's billboards with a lot of lights. There's buildings with a lot of lights. There's lights on top of lights. It seems like there's so much light over there because of everything that's lit up. If you pass by, like they have a lot of a plays over there where people go to see, like let's say they go see the Lion King, or they pass by the Nike store. Everything is lit up, so lights is a big thing there. What else you see on 42nd Street?
I'm not sure. Last time I was at Times Square, I ate at McDonald's.
No, it's probably expensive. That McDonald's on 42nd Street is expensive. What else do you see? You see a lot of people, right? There's tons of people, and people from everywhere, because it's a tourist attraction, right? That's where all people, they come from different states, different countries, and they all go there for tourist attraction. They all go there to see the lights and see the people in the streets and see there's always people like doing flips and singing and dancing, and have you ever seen, when you went there, Emmanuel, did you see the guy that's like dressed like Batman and Elmo and who else was there?
Yeah, but
Woody. They have the Woody.
If you go near them, they try to take your money.
Well, they not that they try to take your money.
Really?
What happens is that they performing, right? But they want you to give them a tip. Sometimes you could take pictures with Elmo. They have like Superman or people dressed up as different characters. So that's part of the New York City thing. So 42nd Street is definitely, Times Square is definitely a place to go.
No, I think I remember
It's a big tourist trap.
I think I remember hearing something about the dollar store Disney characters.
So, yeah, well, sometimes
they over here dress it up like Disney characters and practically beg you to take a picture with them.
They want that picture so they can charge you $5 for the picture. They're trying to make some money, so it's not for free. But if you're a tourist, it's part of the fun of New York. Alex, what's a good tourist attraction somewhere where people should go in New York?
I was about to say something that's not in New York.
What?
Mount Rushmore.
Well, Mount Rushmore is not in New York, but that is a tourist attraction if you're doing something like a national tourist attraction. Like if you want people to visit you at the United States of America, that's a nice place. The White House is like if you go to D.C., the White House, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Monument, all those things. But those are more in D.C. But I'm talking about New York. So we need to find something in New York. Besides, what is New York known for? Besides Grand Central Station and 42nd Street and all that. There has to be. Which one?
The Statue
Liberty?
of Liberty.
Oh, the Statue of Liberty. Okay. Have you guys been to Statue of Liberty? Everyone here?
No.
You haven't been to Statue of Liberty?
No, I see it every time I go to Staten Island on the ferry.
Yeah. But I mean,
Oh, wait,
you don't
there's
have to
all-
go. You don't have to go inside. It's really hard to go inside. You have to get a different ferry and you have to pay a different fare.
No, wait.
And when you're walking in the statue, it's really claustrophobic. It's really like closed. And if it's not that it's scary, but it's
There's
not like the
no
most fun to go.
There's a
in there.
memorial somewhere in Staten Island.
A memorial.
I've never been to Staten Island.
There's really no need to go to Staten Island, to tell you the truth, unless you're going on the ferry to see the Statue of Liberty and stay there and get on the next ferry and come back. That's the only reason to go to Staten Island, to see the Statue of Liberty for free, because that's the cheapest way to go.
What?
Emmanuel, is there anything else that you've been to in New York that's a tourist attraction?
No.
No? You've been to Statue of Liberty?
No.
Okay, so maybe that's a place to go. You've been to 42nd Street. You said Times Square. Is there any other place that you've been to in New York that's like a place where tourists could go to, or something that New York is known for?
No.
You've been to a Yankee game, baseball game?
No way. Near the
What
area of the ferry, in Staten Island, near the area of the ferry, there's actually a baseball stadium there.
Yeah, that's the minor league. That's the Yankees minor league team. So when they send people from the professional league to the minor leagues, they play at that stadium.
Staten Island
I think I forgot what they call it, the Staten Island something. But
The Staten Island Hawks?
No, they're not called the Hawks.
I
But they've
wanna-
been there before. I mean, I've been there for a game. It's pretty interesting. It's nice. It's a nice little stadium.
I wanna say the Mall of America, but that's in New Jersey.
That's in New Jersey. Come on, there's other places in New York that are very,
What
very
is
famous.
the Mall of America?
Have you guys ever been to the
It's not.
Intrepid?
It's that mall. It's
Yo, my
that
man,
mall.
why are we talking about Jersey? We're talking about New York today. Have you been to the Intrepid? The Intrepid Museum is the ship that has the
Oh,
airplanes
yeah.
on it. That's a very,
Remember
very
that.
famous place. Have you been to the big public library? There's a big public library. It's like the biggest library. It's also on 42nd Street in Grand Central Station. Come on, you guys have to have been. You're New Yorkers, right? You live in New York. Everybody here? You all live in New York, right? There had to be some famous places that you've been to.
I barely get out of the Bronx.
You barely get out the Bronx. I'm gonna tell your mother to get you out the Bronx. She got a car. She needs to get you in the streets. You need to go places. Come on, guys. We had a whole conversation about places that we've been to, and then we get over here. We got 2 spots. This is New York. We need more than 2 spots that are famous. I mean, Yankee Stadium is famous, but maybe you guys haven't been to Yankee Stadium. But that's a famous spot. People go there. It's a tourist attraction. What else we got? Niagara Falls technically is New York State. So if you've never been to Niagara Falls, that's a fun place.
I mean,
What about any of the state parks? Any of the big parks?
Pelham. Isn't Pelham Parkway the?
Well, that's a highway.
Wait,
but-
no, not Pelham Parkway. Pelham Park.
Pelham Park is a big park in the Bronx, yes. But we also have Van Cortlandt Park. We also have Central Park. You guys been to Central Park? Is it yes or no,
Where's
guys?
that?
You never been to Central Park?
No.
You never been?
I don't know.
You been to Central Park, Emmanuel?
I haven't really been.
No.
No?
Wait, I haven't really been to the World Trade Center. But I was at the train station.
Okay, she was in One World Trade. Has anyone been to the World Trade Center here? The new building? No, you definitely didn't go to the old building. You're too young. But any of the new buildings or to the memorial, the 9/11 memorial?
I've barely been in Manhattan.
All right. We need to change you. I need to talk to your moms. I got her number. Don't worry about it. You guys should see the 9/11 memorial. I recently went because my sister came from Iowa and she wanted to do some tourist stuff. And I went. This is the first time I go in the 20 years that it happened, the 9/11. I never went, and I went this time. It was pretty touching. I went with my daughters. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful down there, and it's very sentimental to know that those buildings were up and now they're not. I'm pretty sure you guys know a little bit about 9/11, right? No, you know there were two buildings there, and that the how you call it, terrorists knocked them down.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people passed away during that time, and the memorial has their names written on it, and it's like I think 21 or 2,200 people's names on that. So when you see a name, it's just not that they threw a name there. That's somebody's life that was, that was taken.
21 to 22,000?
No, I said 21 to 2,200. That's 2,200 or 20 or 2,100. I don't know the actual number, but it's more than 2,000 people. And when you see their names there, even though you might not know them, that was somebody's life that was taken during that event. So it's very sentimental. They also have a lot of other things there. But that's it. I mean, we don't want to. If you're a tour guide, you're only going to take them to those places? All right, so I'm going to throw some more out. Have you guys been to, well, you say you don't go to Harlem, so you've never been to the Apollo Theater, right? Apollo Theater is very famous.
I don't even know what that is.
On 25th Street. That's where a lot of the singers came from, and they performed there. And, a lot of famous performers went to the Apollo. So that's a famous place. You guys need to do some research on famous places to go to.
What's that one theater? I forgot what it was called.
Oh, one theater? What are you talking about?
I forgot what the theater was called.
AMC?
No, nobody comes from another country to the AMC. They can find the AMC in their state.
Talking about the
Apollo Theater. There's another one that's not far. It's called the Cotton Club. That's another famous
I'm talking
place
about
to go.
the theater they performed the Lion King and stuff in.
Oh, that's on 42nd Street. They all have different names, but that whole area now is owned by Disney, so it's a lot of Disney stuff. Like related to plays and shops and stuff like that.
So now in Times Square, there's just some one place where all you're saying is Disney. You walk out one block, you see.
Yeah, they own the whole. They own almost everything over there. So it's basically
Times Square is now the Disney city.
In 5 years, you're gonna start walking on Mickey Mouse.
It's like the Disney Channel.
Real?
It's a lot going on over there. All right. Is there a place that you would like to go? And we'll end it at that. Is there a famous place that you would like to go? A landmark or something like that. Like I've never been to the White House. I would love to go to the White House. I've never seen it.
I'd like to see Independence Hall.
Independence Hall, okay. So you want to go to the Congress where they have Independence Hall. Is there a place you would like to go to? Some place to visit? Niagara Falls, Yankee Stadium. Don't go to what's the City Field. No one cares about the Mets. I'm just letting you know. No one cares about them. Yankee Stadium is where it's famous. No one comes to New York City to see a Met game. Okay? People come to New York City, they think of the Yankees. Emmanuel, is there any place that you would like to go to? Any famous place that you would like to visit?
No.
No? You would like to go see the Mount Rushmore, the Statue of Liberty, Niagara Falls. What other famous places there are?
I want to go to
Mount Rushmore.
I
would like to go there.
I mean, it has to be a famous place you would like to go to.
I want to go to Times Square again.
You want to go to Times Square? I'm going to tell your mom to take
me
you
too.
in the nighttime. All right. That's it. You guys are the worst tour guys ever. You're
Good.
I don't want to go on your tour with you.
Great.
You only go to two places.
Nobody knows NYC better than the locals.
That's true, but you don't know the locals. All right. So we're out of here, guys. We did a whole good 15 minutes.
Oh,
Everybody say their goodbyes.
Bye.
That was a lame bye. You have to say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, by the way, we heard you like donuts, so we put a donut inside of your donut. See you later.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
They put a donut inside of my donut. I can't.